Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Vanessa Paloma Bajarnik. Here's a quick look at the top trending international news stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Two-time U.S. Olympic basketball gold medalist Brittney Griner went on trial at a court near Moscow on Friday. She could be facing up to 10 years in a Russian prison on drug smuggling charges. Griner's supporters and U.S. officials say she is wrongfully detained and have called for her release. They are urging President Joe Biden to strike a deal with Russia to get Griner home. The Kremlin claims the case is not politically motivated. Some people believe Griner could be released in a possible prisoner swap. But her lawyers said they were unaware of any plans. Sweden and Finland are ready to end decades of neutrality and join NATO. After Turkey dropped its objection, both countries are now expected to become full NATO members. There are still several steps that need to take place, but officials say their acceptance should happen quickly. Finland and Sweden formally applied to be part of the security alliance in May, after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Their possible membership is expected to be discussed more during a critical NATO summit currently taking place in Madrid. A memorial service was held this week at Oslo Cathedral to remember the victims of a shooting at a gay bar. 2 people died and 21 were wounded. Police say the bar was targeted and an act of Islamic terrorism. The cathedral was decorated with brightly colored flowers and rainbow flags. The Pride Parade was canceled, but thousands of people marched in the streets anyway. Many of them shouted, "We are here, we are queer, we won't disappear." World War II ended 77 years ago. But this week, a German court sentenced a 101-year-old former Nazi guard to 5 years in prison for killing hundreds of people at a concentration camp north of Berlin. This is where the guard worked. German officials say for over 3 years, the guard shot and gassed hundreds of prisoners. The man's name has not been made public because of Germany's privacy laws. But German officials say he has shown no remorse and he denies what he did. he will most likely die in prison. According to the World Health Organization, confirmed cases of monkeypox in the European region have more than tripled since June 15th. Since June 15th, 6 new countries have reported cases, and new cases have tripled to more than 4,500. WHO officials say the rise in cases are not yet a public health emergency, but they are urging governments to increase efforts in the next few weeks and months to prevent the outbreak from growing. More than 7 million people in Bangladesh are in desperate need of shelter and emergency relief after the worst flooding in history hit South Asia. Hundreds of thousands of homes near the Bangladesh-India border are underwater. At least 207 people in both countries have died since the floods began in April. Torrential rain has caused rivers in Bangladesh to overflow. However, in Italy, rivers are drying up because of a record-breaking drought. Several Italian regions have declared a state of emergency. One town is limiting hairdressers and barbers to 1 wash for customers' heads in addition to rinsing. A rare portrait of Princess Diana is on public display for the first time after it was recently sold at auction. It is an oil sketch that was completed in 1994, 3 years before her death in Paris. In the portrait, Princess Diana is wearing a green velvet halter dress and looking down. It's the same dress she wore in an issue of Vanity Fair in 1997. The portrait will be on display at the Masterpiece London Art Fair from now through July 6th. The world's most talented photographers submitted 7,000 incredible images for the Big Picture Natural World Photography Competition. The images are incredible, breathtaking, and a stunning showcase of Mother Nature's beauty. Out of the 7,000 pictures, the judges narrowed it down to 1 grand prize winner. And here it is. It was the picture from an American photographer showing the mating dance of cactus bees competing for the affections of a female bee. Sign1News will be broadcasting international news updates every Sunday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.